Welcome to RV Campfire Chats, and I am Macon, and today I am installing a B&W Companion fifth wheel, and this comes in two parts so it's easier to unload and load. Today we're going to be, of course, loading it into the truck. This is a puck system. It's pretty much easy to install. The locking mechanisms in this thing has cams underneath it that locks in. You turn the little handles and it's in place. What I'm pointing out here is the polyurethane bushings where the head will actually rest on. I'm going to be putting some lithium grease on top of this. It's recommended by B&W to do this every so often, and about every time I take it out I will clean off the bushings and actually put this grease on. Purchased it at one of the auto stores, I believe it was Advance Auto, and you don't have to put a lot. A little bit goes a long way. And then let's see, I'll be getting up in the truck and placing it in the actual puck system itself. Goes in fairly easy, a lot easier than the old tracks that you had to put in. Just kind of twist the cams in and lock them in. Lifting it up just to make sure that the system's actually locked in, and then placing these pins in to lock the cam. Here we go. So one reason why we went with this product was, well, we had a Kurt fifth wheel hitch before, and we were upgrading campers and needed something a little bit heavier duty. This is a 20K unit. We had a 16K before. We were pleased with the Kurt, but we saw this and it kind of intrigued us, so we wanted to try it out and see what was going on with this. Absolutely love the product. Easy to hook up. You pretty much just release one pin, pull the handle back, and it locks in place. Here I'm bringing the head over now. Now this has a few components that will need to be greased also, and this kind of gives you a view of the jaw and the handle. I'm flipping it over right now. I'm not going to say this is one of the lightest units on the market, but in my opinion I'd rather have something a little bit heavier duty. Alright, so you have a grease fitting right here, and then you see these cups. That's where the polyurethane bushings will actually sit in. I recommend cleaning these out every so often, getting the old grease out so it doesn't collect any dust or anything. Alright, here I am getting ready to grab the grease gun, and BMW recommends, greasing this every so often also. For us, we're part-time RVers, so we go on the weekends. So I try to do it about twice a year. And this may vary for you whenever you're going places. If you're using it quite heavily, then you want to grease it more often. It's been a while since I greased this, so it's going to take a few more pumps. There we we go. Now I'm wiping off the fittings, trying to keep everything nice and clean so it doesn't collect any dust or dirt later on. Just keeps the longevity of the unit working properly. All right. Okay, so now to flip it back over, I'm going to place it on the base itself. You can see that the top is scarred a little bit. We sold our old RV, forgot to put the grease plate on, and it scratched the top of the head. No big deal, it's going to scratch up anyway. Alright, so I'm placing these pins in. This locks the head to the base. There's 2 pins, one goes on the left and one goes on the right. And of course, I left those other pins down on the ground. So here I go. Alright, I'm back. Sticking the pins in so it locks that in place. Fairly simple operation here. Just a little Carter pin. Lifting it, making sure that it's locked in place. You don't want going down the road and, you know, your camper starts flopping off your truck. Here I'm testing the jaw just to make sure it's nice and free. Putting the pin back in, locking the jaw in place. And that's pretty much it. So putting the 5th wheel hitch in with this puck system is really nice, like I said, and we really enjoy this product because all you got to do is just open the lever and backing up the camper to it, and it locks in itself pretty much. All you got to do is just put that pin in the handle and you're ready to go. Here I am just wiping it down again, making sure everything's nice and clean so the dirt and dust doesn't collect. Thanks again for watching. Hope to see you next time.